and welcome to Stanover Model Railway. My name is Mark. Probably just going to be a short video today, just to really give you a small update on the layout. Unfortunately, I haven't done much due to sort of life and family stuff and that getting in the way. But I'll let you keep you up to date what I've been up to anyway. There'll be a small feature on the running session I recently had with my good friend Alan at Bachmann Junction. Hello, if you're watching. Always good to have a running session with you, mate, and always enjoy them. And maybe, hopefully, a quick small running session here at Stanover as well. Okay, so I'll leave it there and I'll show you what I've been up to. Okay, so you join me at the layout. More rolling stock acquisitions, and yes, you guessed, more wagons. The fetish never ends. This wagon here, this Hornby wagon, was actually given to me by a work colleague. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. I'm not sure if you wanted me to mention the name, because they didn't even say I could put in a video, but if you are watching, and I'm pretty sure you are, and you know you are, thanks very much, mate. Really appreciated. It's actually, I think, an older model. Show you the R number. There you go. Where are we? So it's a R68116 six-plank wagon. It's a private owner wagon, and it's I think that's Crynot Colliery Company. Which is obviously based in Wales. It must be one of the older wagons I have, what they've re-released, because it's got the older D couplings on there, which are screwed in rather than M couplings. But I do appreciate it. Yes, it doesn't fit in with the area, but back in steam days, private wagons travelled everywhere across the country, so it will still get used and run on the layout. If you give me a second, I'll unbox it and show you it in the flesh. Okay, so here we have the wagon in the flesh. It's actually quite a bright day today for once. Cold, but it's bright. So excuse, you might get shadows all over it. I can't do a lot about that, I'm afraid. But as I say, here's the wagon itself. Quite a nice wagon. So it's an older model, because you can tell if you, excuse the finger, but if you, oh, I'm not going to get this in now. Where's my finger? There we go. Look, if you look at the handbrake lever, it's quite thick moulding, but it is a nice wagon. It's a different livery. I haven't seen it. I don't think it's in the collection either that my brother and myself inherited from our late father. But it is a nice wagon, and it's full accounts at the end of the day, so I really, really do appreciate that. And say in back in steam days, especially in pre-grouping and grouping days, wagons would travel all over the country, so it will fit in the layout. Seems quite a free running wagon as well. I'll just show you underneath, because if it's like, oh, yep, oh, there we go, dropping it. Sorry. So if I can get an angle on this where it's not so light, there you go. If you can see that, it's got, hopefully you can see it anyway, it's got quite a bit of detail on the underframe, and it's very freewheeling. If I spin the wheels for you, oh, it's not going to work on the bench, but you can see it's very freewheeling actually, and it's quite a nice wagon, and I'm more than happy with it. So we'll just put that back on for you. There we go. So I'll just see, not trying to go too far. Oh, but as you can see, it's quite freewheeling. So what we'll do, we'll change the point a sec. I'll just got that out of the picture, and come back to you in a second with my second acquisition. Okay, so back again. Yes, it's just another wagon. I really must stop collecting them, because I am desperately running out of room now for them. This is a Oxford Rail wagon. Again, private owner wagon. and as you can see, it's in the Green Hill Colliery Company Limited livery. It's again another very good wagon. I actually picked this up for a very good price because myself, my good friend Alan from Bachmann Junction, yes, it's that man again who I keep mentioning, but he has got such a lovely layout, so please do check out his channel. And he lets me run rolling stock on there, and whenever I, more or less whenever I was on the phone up before, so I really do appreciate that, Al. He's become a very good friend of mine. So anyway, yeah. So we went to briefly visit the Hornby Visitor Centre. We left rather late, so we didn't get a lot of time over there. But they still had their bargain basket over there for Oxford rail wagons, and they're all £6 each. So I thought I'd pick this one up because it's actually a bit different, which you'll see when I get out of the box. It's got door ends at that end of the wagon, but you'll see when I get out of the box. I'll just turn it around just to show you. Oh, excuse me, and I've got the light going now, but there you go. It's the Oxford wagon there. It's got a Green Hill Colliery Company 4-plank wagon. So yeah, that's that one and the model number. So again, if you give me a second, I'll come back to you with it out of the box. Okay, so here we are. This is the Oxford rail wagon out of the box. As you can see, another nice wagon, quite well detailed. I'll show you the end as well. So you've got the normal plank tens on that end. I don't know if it's going to focus. You're probably not quite picking them up, but it is planked on that end. But if I just move the wagon back slightly with hand of God, try and get around there. Oh, I can't see because I've got light over the screen on there. Now bear with me when the camera focuses. There you go. So as you can see, let's put this down a minute. Oh, sorry, fingers, and it's all going wrong. On this end here, we got the end doors, which is the main reason why I wanted the camera. Bear with me, I'm just going to lift it up. Don't cause too much shadow. Yeah, it's got the end doors on it, so you could take loads out of that end as well if you had an end on ramp where you could shunt wagons up to, which would make loading easier, sorry, which is so that's the main reason why I brought this wagon. And so you couldn't argue with the price of it at £6. Everywhere else, if you buy them new, they're at least a tenner. So I thought, so save myself some money picking it up. Hopefully that was going to be the last of the wagons there for a while, except I said that for the Rapido Southern Railway 8-plank wagons, which should be out next year, and no doubt I'm going to have one or two of those as well. So I really must have after that. Anyway, that's enough digressing. So what we'll do, I'll just turn this over for you. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it, it's quite shadowy. Let's turn it like that. Sorry about this, enough camera. There you go, there's all the underframe detail on the wagon. Quite a bit of detail there, not those and those, but there's more than enough there, and you're not really going to see it once it's running anyway. Another quite freewheeling wagon. We'll try and do the finger test with the wheels. It's not really going to work on there, but yeah, as you can see, it is quite freewheeling. It works better if you're not holding the camera and flicking the wheels. Again, another nice addition to the collection. So this wagon's actually Scottish based, but again, like I said with the previous Hornby wagon, private owner wagons in grouping and pre-grouping days will travel around the country anyway, so nice addition. I like it to fit around. I'm hoping as well to make some kind of brick load up for it to put in there, but we'll see about that. That's all in time when I get some time to do it. But I'll just quickly flick it with the hand of God. So yeah, you can see quite freewheeling. So there you go. Oh, we're in the shadow again. Sorry about this, folks. There we go. Right. So I think I'll leave that there for these, and I'll show you a couple other bits as well, which are not rolling stock. Back in a minute. Okay. So something a bit different now. Not rolling stock related. I've recently acquired a couple of bits of scale model scenery. These are for the new embankments basically. So we've got a 4-foot post and wire fencing pack. So this is going to go on the bigger of the new embankments I've done. I thought I'd have a bit of different fencing on there this time. I'm probably going to paint the posts up themselves before I put them in. So that's that. So that's the LXO 56-00, because obviously they're 00 gauge. Let me show you the back there. So there you go, the laser cut fencing post. And you get the wire with it as well, which is quite handy. It looked better than the old wire I had. So again, I'm going to paint those up once I decide what colour, and they'll go on the bigger embankment. So I've got that. I've also got some bluebells there, HP 005 bluebells. And I can't remember if these are, again from scale model scenery, I'm sure these are the smaller ones. I'm going to dot some of these about as well. Can't really give you a closer look. Let's try and, oh sorry, it's not going to focus well. There we go. So that's those. Self-adhesive ones, but I thought there was something different, and bluebells are more like in this area. I have actually, sorry, got some more of them on order. I think I've got the 2 packs of mediums on order. They're hopefully, well, they're supposed to be coming today according to the Royal Mail tracker, so I may get interrupted while I make this video, so I do apologise. I do. Unfortunately, it's taken a bit long to get here due to the strikes, but we won't go there. But yeah, I thought I'd buy some of them to have some different flowers. They'll go on probably mainly on the bank, will be on the signal box, I think, but you know, possibly put some on the smaller, what I call the horseshoe embankment. Maybe a couple on the bigger embankment as well. We'll see. And we've got the scale model scenery 5-bar gates, which is the LX 001-00. I think these are scale model scenery ones again. Sorry, yeah, laser cut, and you get a pack of 3. Because I may well do these are on the big embankment for me, cows or sheep, and split the field off a bit. So I thought I'd have those gates, assemble them. Again, got to assemble them, paint up, and put them on there. But I've got that, so hopefully you'll see me start working on the scenery there soon. So that's those. Right, okay, so we're now over the embankments. You may get a bit of a silhouette there, and please excuse that, but it's just, obviously the sun's quite bright today, and I want to let light in the room rather than curtains shut all the time. As you can see, sorry, that's the tunnel mouth. I've been working on, obviously it's by no means finished at all. I've mainly been experimenting with, obviously making a couple of templates up out of thinner card, and then this one I've done out of thicker card. So this is 2mm thick grey board. It's all marked up. If I keep this one, which I probably will, I'll probably do some forgot called abutments, or abutments, yeah, outside there. Maybe a fancy wall on top, depending on what I'm covering. I think I'm going to cover in the southeastern finecast sheets and paint them up. I have thought about doing wing walls either side, but the first set I cut didn't work, so I may yet do some ones what not so high and cut them and see if they rest. If not, it'll probably just be the plain tunnel mouth, roughly where it is there, brick worked up. As I say, the top of the tunnel across the top is obviously going to be covered yet, but that's going to be at the next stage. Just go down. Oh, I can't really do this. Sorry, guys. Try and give you, excuse us, let's pick up more on the signal. Sorry, this is hard to do with a phone. Really need a smaller camera, but that's roughly. No, you're going to see is a signal. Sorry, guys. Go down there. Try and go down the track level. So that's roughly the approach. Looking and say it's nowhere near done. It's just I've been making some templates up to see what it looks like and settle on, but I think that's the one, sort of the one I'm going to settle on. But again, I'll come back to you with that later on at some point in another video once I've made a bit more progress. Right, so here I am at Alan's layout. That's Alan at Bachmann Junction. Please don't forget to check out Alan's channel. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Alan's just popped out, so I've set up in the meantime, ready for when he comes back. So what I've decided to run today, I've brought mine and my brother's Hornby H class, which is obviously this loco here, lovely loco, and it's pulling my recently acquired Rapido wagons. So that's the two plank ballast wagon there, the 7 plank wagon there, the 5 plank wagon there. We've also got an older Dapol limited edition wagon, which is, I think, numbers 191's a Bluebell. That's just to show you the difference between the Rapido one on the left here and the Dapol one on the right. We've also got the Rapido covered goods van there. That's a 10-ton covered goods van. Recently acquired that. This covered van here, this is the, I think this is, I'm not sure if it's a 16 foot or a 16 ton. I can't remember on the box. The box is a bit confusing, but it's the it's an again South Eastern Chatham Railway covered goods van, and it's got experimental doors on it. They only fitted 2 of these vans with the experimental doors there, and the rest are converted to normal wooden doors. These were steel doors. I just brought that along for a bit of comparison. And right on the end there is the very recent release Bachmann South Eastern Chatham Railway dancehall brakes van. So that's that set. I've also brought my brother's and mine Bachmann LMS Jubilee from my dad's layout. This is named, Australia. Try and get in a bit close, hope that'll focus. Yeah, Australia. I thought I'd bring this along with me because it hasn't been run for a while. And I've brought on behind that's hauling a set of Bachmann and mainline coaches. Unfortunately, I can't tell you which ones they are, but they're there. Issues.
Uh-oh. Look out.
Right, I hope you all enjoyed that video and there was enough variety in there for you. Please don't forget to comment below, and obviously especially like the video if you like the video. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up like button. It all helps out with the channel and get it pushed out a bit more. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'd also like to thank all my subscribers, old and new, especially new ones. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, that is appreciated. I hope you enjoy what you see and what you've seen in previous videos when you get to watch those. So all I can really say is thanks once again. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be with you all again soon with another video. And until then, please take care of your good selves. And don't forget to check out the Stanover Model Railway Facebook page. I try to keep up to date on there as well, and obviously the community page when I can. And thanks again. So this is Mark, aka Captain Statics, and bye for now.